Thank you, Chevo. A Queensland school has been plunged into lockdown on the first day back from holidays after a female student allegedly slashed a fellow student with a knife. The wounded 12-year-old boy was taken to hospital with police arresting the accused attacker. Parents were left furious over the incident, with many only learning about it online. Joining me now is Scott Stanford from the Teachers Professional Association of Australia. Morning to you, Scott.
Morning, Nat.
What did the school do wrong here?
Look, I think the school did most things right. They looked after the students first. I've been involved in independent schools for over 20 years and they have strict mobile phone policies. Government schools don't have that. So parents found out from social media and you guys on the news first, and that's the problem. It causes a major panic and we need to make sure that we're looking after parents as well. They deserve better. So
teachers have got an enormously hard job, particularly in today's day and age. How on earth are they supposed to manage this type of thing?
Well, that's the problem. We've heard recently that 34% increase in teachers leaving the profession last year. They can't manage the situation at the moment. We need to get more teachers into the system, and the only way to do that is to cut down the bureaucracies in the state offices and get those people either out so that we can afford to pay teachers more and put more teachers into the classroom.
So are you seeing a rise of violence in schools?
Yeah, but not to the extent of knives and that sort of stuff. But there is more fights, more inaction in schools. And the problem is that there's not enough staff. When I was teaching, we had staff levels of 1 to about 21, 22 in a class. It's now up to 1 to 35 to 36 in a class. And you can't make any decent relationships with students and be on their wavelength at that sort of numbers.
So is that the basic problem, that there aren't enough teachers, or is it a societal problem?
Well, I think it's a bit of both. We see more violence in TV and in the media these days, and parents are finding it hard to manage that as well. But I do think the big thing is if we got more teachers into classrooms and therefore built those relationships, then that would be a way to stem this.
So how do we get more teachers in classrooms? I talk to the Federal Minister every Friday and they seem to be putting measures in place, but how do you attract teachers in the classrooms? Because every time I talk to them, they say too much paperwork and not enough pay.
Absolutely. That's the thing. The bureaucracy has grown 3- or 4-fold in Queensland alone over the past 3 years. Those numbers need to get out of the bureaucracy and put them back into the classroom. You know, if we got rid of the bureaucracy and put control back in the hands of the schools themselves, you'd find that we'd be able to pay teachers more. They say that we're going to have, this great group of teachers coming in. Where are they coming from? Because it's a shortage Australia-wide.
Yeah, it's a shortage of all workers Australia-wide. I don't know where everyone's gone after COVID, but everyone is screaming for workers. Thank you very much, Scott. Appreciate it. Here's Chevo.
Thanks.